Good morning, Top Cut participants and schools from across New York State. My name is Jeremiah Best. I'm the educator for New York Agriculture in the Classroom, and we have our organization specialist, Sarah Hale, joining us today. We wanted to create a quick Top Cut video to really talk about this year's contest. So this year, our theme for the year is Cafeteria Takeover, and the focus is developing a beef-centric, well-balanced meal that could be sold in your cafeteria in your district, in your school. Um, that meal needs to focus on being a balanced meal and including the five areas that are identified by the school breakfast, national breakfast lunch program. This year for our elementary division, we gave an option for our elementary students to create a meal using cold cuts, beef-centric cold cuts. You'll find that information in the procedural documents in our Top Cut page on our site. We also want our students to partner with their food service managers and service staff to focus on identifying and learning about how food is sourced and how it's procured, as well as how the food service staff is able to create dishes and market dishes within their school cafeteria, making them exciting for the school staff, for students, and other staff. So this year with our cost analysis and nutrition, we really want our middle school and high school to focus on the nutritional value of having that balanced meal and the beef protein. So how is that beef protein adding that nutritional value as well as those other components? For our cost analysis at the high school level, we want our high school students to recognize the cost for all those items that they will have on their plate or in their boxes, be it a meal that is served within the school cafeteria or a meal that is able to be taken home. So Sarah, our specialist, is going to talk about the timeline, registration, beef in the classroom, as well as how to submit those documents.
Thank you. So just to show everyone again, to access all the documents we're talking about and all of the materials for the Top Cut contest, you can go right to our website, newyork.agclassroom.org. And under the programs tab, you can go ahead and click Top Cut, a beef contest. And then on this web page, you'll find all of our contest documents. You'll find our timeline. You'll find past years, winners and submissions to get a little motivation or inspiration, and you'll find all of our videos that we're going to be recording for all of our live events, and pretty much everything you need is right here on this web page. So if you scroll down a little, you'll see our contest timeline. We had our pre-registration open on September 7th. And our pre-registration is closing on October 1st. You can still register after October 1st, but if you are past that deadline, you won't receive any of our materials in the mail. So if you want some of our freebies and goodies to help you along with the contest, make sure you're meeting that October 1 date. And then this year, we're changing up our timeline a little bit. Instead of announcing our contest submissions after Christmas, we're going to try to get everything out before the holidays this year. So contest submissions will be due December 3rd. And then our winners will be announced no later than December 23rd. It may be a little earlier, but definitely no later than that December 23rd date. And then also continuing as we have done in the past, bundled with our Top Cut contest, the New York Beef Council is making the Beef for the Classroom grant available. So this is a $100 reimbursement program where you can apply for funds to then be reimbursed for up to $100 worth of a beef purchase. This is through the Beef Council, so all their payments and application, you'll be directed to their website, but it is something in our registration for the contest you can do all in one. After you pre-register for the Top Cut contest, the next page of your registration will take you to that Beef for the Classroom grant. It is important to apply for that as soon as possible because it is a declining bucket of funds. So once funds are depleted, then they're gone. So you want to make sure to get your application in as soon as possible to be eligible for that. And you can use your $100 of beef throughout the year whenever you need it. So if you use a little bit for the contest and want to use a little later for another project in your classroom, that's allowable too. Just has to be your beef purchase. And then in our contest procedures and documents, you'll find the how to submit document. So just we'll go over our how to submit document really quickly to show everyone our procedures. When you're submitting your contest before that December 3rd date, very important, you're going to follow our jot form link and you can upload everything right into that jot form. Super simple. You want to make sure everything's in there. So you're going to have your marketing plan, your contest submissions, any pictures you have, any more supporting documents. Something that we need to make sure is if you're sharing a Google Doc, it should either have be public, your permissions should be allowable to myself, SLP 279 at cornell.edu to be able to view that document, or even easier if you just turn that Google Doc into a PDF and upload it right into the link so we don't have to worry about any of the permissions. If you're going to do a video, make sure it's a YouTube link. We really can't view any other links. It's hard to get them out to our judges. So you can set that YouTube link to private to share it, but that's really the best form for sharing videos is if you're going to have any. Don't do any video files. A private YouTube link will really be the best. Also an important note about your submission. When you submit these, you're giving us permission to share them out. So make sure any student photos have photo releases and make sure any images, photos you use are your own or the student's own, just so we don't run into any copyright issues. And again, the results will be released no later than December 23rd. So we'll just go ahead and show you this jot form link just so you can see it and know kind of what's going on. So when you follow the link in the how to submit document, you'll be brought right to the submission link. And you'll see you're just going to put in your teacher name, your email, your school name, your grade division. You're going to want to put in your team name and then any files you can upload. And if you have YouTube links, you can just put them all in this list right here. And if you have any comments or photos that you want us to know, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear how your project went. We'd love to hear what you thought about the timeline, what you thought about the contest, any ideas or feedback you may have, anything we can to make this contest better for next year. And with that, we really hope.
Sarah, is there a size limit to those videos?
There is a size limit.
Is there a size limit?
It is. If the file's too large to be uploaded, you can just put a Dropbox link. I think it's 5 millibytes. I think I have to check, but there is a size limit. So if your file's too big, you can either try to reduce it or you can put in a Dropbox link for us.
Awesome. And this year, we are going to be offering our virtual components as we did last year. So our first experience will be to Lucky 13 Farm in Tully, New York. It will be a beef virtual field trip. And we will be announcing a couple more virtual opportunities. We will have an experience session focused for the elementary on developing meals with cold cuts. Later in October and November, we're going to be taking a trip to Smith's Packing in Utica to look at the development of hot dogs and hamburgers. So we have some exciting things. Stay tuned to our website and find those links. We'll also be sharing those out via email to our participating teachers as well as through our social media. So Sarah, is there anything else that you can think of that our teachers and students need to know for this year's contest?
I just want to say good luck, and I can't wait to see all of your recipes. We're really excited to see you all cook with some beef, and I really hope you take this new theme and run with it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sarah. And as Sarah said, we're excited to see this year's contestants and what you have put together with your students. And please feel free to reach out to us at any time. And we'd be more than happy to work with you and your students. So you all have a great Top Cut session and a great Top Cut season, and we will be seeing you soon.